an interesting subject on relationships. I wanted to give relationship advice. Now, I'm not saying that I know everything. I'm not an expert in relationships. But I thank God that because of His Word, we can get to know some things, we can get to understand some things, and also through experience. So, today I just wanted to share two really important things that can help someone before they enter a relationship and during a relationship. And the first thing is information. Now, it's so important to have information about a person before you actually enter a relationship with them. It's sort of like when people do business deals, you first research about the company, about the product that they're offering, and you find out more information about what they do, their success, their failures, their strengths, their weaknesses. So in the same thing, when you enter a relationship with someone, it's so important to have friendship first. So when you are friends, you get to find out more information about the person, and you get to know what they are like, you get to know their weaknesses, you get to know their strengths. And the problem that we have often in this generation is that people want to be in a relationship first before they have a friendship with the person. Others want to be married first before they have a friendship first. And when I say married, I mean that they do things that husbands and wives do together. So first they are having sex, they are doing things that husbands and wives do towards each other. And they do that first before being in a relationship or having a friendship first. So altogether, the ground that they're standing on is shaky and is fragile. So when the storms of life come, the arguments, the disagreements, the weaknesses begin to show and the flaws begin to emerge, then those people are not able to stand firm, they're not able to commit, they're not able to fight for each other, because already the way they started was incorrect. The way that they started the relationship was in error. So if we enter the relationship in the right way, in the correct pattern, we will always succeed in what we do. If you are friends first, you get to know what the person is like, and you get to make a choice whether you want to be with that person, whether you don't want to be with that person. So I believe that if you have a friendship with someone, and I mean like a long friendship, like for not just weeks or but just like months or years, then you really get to know that person, and you actually fall in love with who that person, with what that person really is, or who they really are. And so you can decide if you want to be in a relationship with that person. And obviously in a relationship, it's a whole different realm. You get to know other things about that person. We call it courting. So when you are courting that person, you get to know more information, and you get to know what they are really like. You get to know a different side of him, a different side that is a different aspect that is outside the friendship aspect. So I believe successful relationships are founded through friendship. And I also believe that when people are in a relationship, it's so important to be best friends. So definitely, if you want to be in a relationship, make sure that you know that person, make sure that you're friends with them, and you get to know who they really are. Now, the second point I wanted to share, which I think is very important, after you have all the right information, after you've had that friendship, you now need to be in a situation whereby you have the right mindset. Now, what I mean by the right mindset is that you have the right perspective when you enter that relationship, because you can have the right information about the person, and you can see that the person is right for you, and the person is the right person for you, but you might not be the right person, in the sense that you are not ready for a relationship. Because if you have a certain mindset, you can ruin something that could be potentially great, because you're not the right person for the right person. Now, if you have a mindset like perhaps you enter a relationship with a mindset of getting, like me, it's about me, I, that's very dangerous, and it's very vain, and it won't last. The relationship won't last, because relationships are about people who can give. Relationships are for people who are willing to give 100%. People who are always willing to give, always willing to treat the other person the way they want to be treated, always willing to love and accept the person, always willing to understand the person, always willing to forgive when you're hurt. Now, I'm not saying that, the person is abusing you, if the person is cheating on you, you should just be with that person. No, that's not what I'm saying. You should have that wisdom, obviously, to know when to stay and know when to go. But I'm talking about people who are mature, people who are not cheating, people who are not abusing the other person. If you are with the right person but you have the wrong mindset, then you will be very disappointed in that relationship. So yeah, it's important to have the right mindset and be a person who's always willing to give 100%. Be a person who's willing to love. Search within yourself and just ask yourself, am I ready for a relationship, or am I just lonely? Because if you're just lonely, what's the point of being in a relationship? If you're not ready for marriage, if you're not ready to commit to someone, why are you entering a relationship? There's no need to be in a relationship if you're not ready to commit to the person. There's no need to be in a courtship if you're not ready, if you don't want to, go to the next step of marriage. There's no point. So I think that's very important to have the right mindset. So these two things, having the right information through friendship, and having the right mindset to be the right person when you enter that relationship, I think those are very two important things that we can learn, and two important things we can use. These are great tools that we can use in relationships. So that's all I wanted to share with you. I hope this helps you if you're facing troubles in relationships. You're always welcome to message me, comment if you want to discuss something that's different relationship-wise. And yeah, again, God bless you. Thank you for watching, and have a great weekend.